Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we are making Pikachu cupcakes. You can check out last week's video. I also did Pokemon cupcakes last week, and this week we're doing Pikachu. All you need for this mainly is just buttercream and a little bit of fondant. I just made white buttercream and white fondant, and then I divided it and dyed the majority of it yellow, and then I dyed my fondant the same yellow to match. And then you need a little bit of black, a little bit of red, and like the tiniest amount of white. So you can just kind of divide up your buttercream and make a little bit of each of those different colors. I also used toothpicks in my fondant ears just to hold them up because I tend to they just tend to always fall over when I make fondant ears. If you do them early enough and let them harden, they can stand up on their own. And then I also just used a offset spatula to smooth out the yellow frosting, but again, you could just use a knife if you don't have an offset spatula. Keep watching and we will make some Pikachu cupcakes. Okay, so for my Pikachus, I use this yellow. It is called lemon yellow to dye my buttercream icing. And my fondant, I want them to be the same color as each other because it's the ears on the Pikachu, obviously. So I'm going to make sure that those look the same. I'm also just wearing gloves because I just dyed this, so I don't want my hands to turn yellow. And I'm going to use a little fondant rolling pin. Okay, I'm just going to take like a ball size. And I'm just gonna make sure both are the same size. And then the shape of Pikachu's ears is kind of like teardrop-ish shaped. So I'm just going to kind of roll it out and form a teardrop shape. If they're a little too long, that's okay. We can always use that to press into the cupcake. And then the ends of the ears are black. So I'm just gonna put a dollop of black buttercream on the ends like that. And then just kind of spread it around over the edges like that. And then I'm just gonna set these aside because I kind of want them to get a little bit harder before I stick them in the cupcakes. I'm gonna take my yellow buttercream and spread it all over the cupcake. I want to get the edges all nice and yellow. And then I'm just using my offset spatula to get it really smooth on top, like so. Okay, once I have it all smooth, okay, I'm just gonna put the ears kind of where I want them, but not actually attach them, just so that I have them for reference while making the face. And I just have a small circle tip on my black buttercream, and I'm gonna do 2 eyes. I'm gonna make these bigger in a second. A nose. And a mouth. So I'm gonna make the eyes a little bit bigger. Pikachu has little white parts in his eyes, and then he has big red circles on his cheeks. So I'm gonna use the same circle tip for some white buttercream. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of white kind of to the corner of his eye. Like that. Okay, I'm using a open circle like this, and I'm just gonna squeeze him on some little red cheeks. His cute little red cheeks. Okay, so I'm gonna use toothpicks for my Pikachu ears. You just have to make sure, obviously, if you are using anything like a toothpick, that you let everyone who's going to eat them know that there are toothpicks, obviously. So I'm just going to attach it to the back and then stick it in like that. And then just kind of touch up any icing around them. Just because Pikachu's ears really stick up, I just want them really sticking up like that. So I just kind of form the ear around the toothpick like this so that it can just stick in like that. Kind of looks a little bit like a feather. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed these very cute little Pikachu cupcakes. I honestly don't know a ton about Pokemon, but I did watch the Detective Pikachu movie, and so obviously I fell in love with Pikachu because he was so cute in that movie. And I kind of just stared at a picture of Pikachu for a very long time, trying to match the face on my cupcakes to the actual character of Pikachu. So hopefully it looks semi-similar. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.